Welcome back, everybody, to the Pokemon SoulSilver playthrough. This is part 49, and we're starting off by going into the wrong building. So, you know, derp. But, you know, if you ever go into the wrong building, all you have to do is just walk back out. It's an easy fix. There's no need to stop recording and start over again. Anyway, so we're going to be starting off with Citizen Zap here, because we are going to the Cerulean City Gym. And yeah, alright. Too much information from the gym caretaker guy. At least I think that's what he was called. Yeah, Mr. Glorified Janitor with his cool guy sunglasses and his mushroom top haircut. So yeah, I can't get over what he just said. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna be messing around with some gym trainers here, you know, giving them what for, and telling Citizen Zap to go get them and whatnot. And easily taking down a Horsey and a Seadra because, well, you know, because they're water type, and Citizen Zap usually, you know, takes care of them, mops the floor with them, and, like, literally, she will take them and tie them to the end of a long broomstick, and then, you know, since they're water type, she'll just use them to clean the floor. Oh, and Azumarill. Yeah, Azumarill's awesome, because it's Azumarill, yeah. Oh, yeah, so, I mean, you know, it's pretty awesome, like, so awesome that I just decided to absolutely destroy it with thunder. So sorry. Yeah, I mean, I know that, you know, that hurt and all, but there was really nothing I could do about it. You know, your trainer was standing there, and, you know, I was like, I'm trying to move on, so, you know, nothing personal. Anyway, alright, so now jumping into the water, because, you know, Blah has Surf. Unfortunately, UMAD does not, because UMAD is a physical attacker, and Blah is not. See how that all works out? It's, you know, makes sense with the surfing and the physical attacking and not using Surf. Alright, so anyway, as we're going to be taking care of this swimmer with the gold duck, gonna tab out to do shoutouts and stuff. Yeah, alright. So enough with the stumbling and the mumbling. Shadow Flare 198 says Pokemon Gold was my favorite Pokemon. Pokemon Gold was my favorite Pokemon back then, and even to this day. Alright. I would play it non-stop every day. I actually managed to get my Feraligatr to level 98 after a while. I lost the game and found it about 6 years later, I think. So I started it up again and my Feraligatr was gone. You know, for one thing, oh no, Cloyster. Ugh. Cannot unsee. I was taken aback by that, because I was reading that, and I was like, Pokemon Gold was my favorite Pokemon, and I was like, wait, what Pokemon is Gold? You know, like, literally, anyway, you know, I'm just being a jerk about it. The thing that, like, you know, when he said his Feraligatr was gone, that really reminds me about, what was that? About 2005, 2006, there was a huge thing going around about everybody's batteries in Gold, Silver, and Crystal, you know, dying out. And because the batteries died out, you know, because they would save the time and the date. That's what the batteries were for. Since they died out, apparently the save states went as well. So, yeah, people had to either just, like, buy a new cartridge or just give up or just get a new battery and install it. There was instructions on all sorts of Pokemon forums, like, how to do that, and it was an insane time. Like, I think I just bought a new cartridge, and because they were, like, relatively cheap, being, you know, kind of old, because they were Game Boy Color games. And anyway, so we're moving on to Misty. The Misty. Yes, that one. And I like how she looks in this game. She looks, you know, a bit older and not so young and stuff. Like, you know, in the show with the... Because, like, it seems like she got rid of the little, like, side ponytail thing. I don't even know what that's called, but no, you can't really call it a pigtail. Anyway, so yeah, and then like her hair just sort of like went like that, is kind of, yeah, then made the hair longer and with the and stuff. And other than that, yeah, we're gonna be switching out to Fluffer with Sunny Day is gonna be doing horrible things because Fluffer likes to do that. You know, I mean, he made me promise that I wouldn't tell that he likes to do that. But yeah, there you go, Solar Beam. Yeah, he enjoys doing that. And knocking him out. And just completely obliterating them. That Golduck didn't stand a... Never mind. So, Fluffer having a little bit of trouble. Though, to be honest, you know, Jumpluff isn't exactly the strongest Pokemon, you know, like ever. So, it has a relatively weak everything. Yeah, and then she decided to do that. Because I forgot that gym leaders like to do that when their Pokemon are in the red. So... I wasn't really too broken up about it because I was like, you know, if she does it now, then that sort of takes away from a full restore for maybe one of her later Pokemon. So, you know, having her use it on her first Pokemon wasn't exactly the greatest idea. So Solar Beam, finishing him off this time, setting him up with, or starting him up, setting him, no, setting, anyway, using Mega Drain, get a bit of HP back, and then finishing him off with Solar Beam. Yeah, see, that makes more sense. Alright. And then that's it for Sunny Day, so we're gonna have a changing of the guard here. Have Citizen Zap pop on out, because Citizen Zap likes to zap him and zap him, but good. What is the slogan? The Zap that smiles back. Yeah, shut up. I know I almost said sap. I've been playing too much TF2 lately. Alright. Thunder Wave, not messing around with that Lapras at all, because Lapras makes me very, very nervous. Lapras is a very powerful Pokemon, and yeah, you know, see, and then it has Ice Beam, and then it has a 1 out of 10 chance of freezing Citizen Zap, and then, of course, it has to happen. And so I'm just, no, yeah, I saw an Ice Heal there at the last second, so I said I might as well just use it. You know, it's so coincidental. I mean, when else am I going to get frozen, or any of my Pokemon going to get frozen? It's just not going to happen. And if it happens here, then, like, Rage is going to happen. So, yeah, okay, well, I guess we're going to sort of go for it. Might as well. All right. Going to bank on that paralysis because, you know, even if Citizen Zap doesn't take him down in one hit, her down in one hit, yeah, maybe it'll be paralyzed. And, of course, it doesn't. This looks like trouble. And I mean big fat trouble. And Citizen Zap is hanging on by a thread. Yeah. So, not even going to mess around for, like, a split second. So, see, she either decided not to use the full restore on Lapras, or just didn't have one for Lapras, or the HP wasn't low enough to use it. Which I'm pretty sure it does. I mean, like, if the HP is in the red, or if it's just, like, a little bit above, like, in the yellow, the gym leader will use it. But I guess maybe, I don't know, it could have been any of those things. Having Red Ranger pop on out. Red Ranger, big shout out to the Red Ranger. Team Red Ranger. Sorry. Team Red Ranger. And what was Team Red Ranger's slogan? I forgot what it was. Sort of switching on up here. I don't get that much screen time. Yeah, that works out here because, you know, Red Ranger is actually out here and doing stuff. Though, to be fair, Red Ranger is basically, like, I've basically decided to make him become, like, the assist sort of Pokemon in the team. So we're going to have him come out and do Reflect and Light Screen. And then, yeah, while that's happening, heal up Citizen Zap. Tank him. Tank that Quagsire with Reflect and Light Screen up. Because that Quagsire, man, he's not going to do much. Watch this. So from 108 to 97. Wow, a whole 12 damage. Absolute amazing job. Bye, Red Ranger. And bye, Red Ranger. Get it? Bye, Red Ranger. Then bye, Red Ranger. Anyway. So he's going to be doing Amnesia again, so I think I see where I'm going to be going with this. Going to be doing a little bit of that Sunny Day. And then hopefully he doesn't decide to absolutely pwn Fireball. And of course he decides to do Earthquake. Yeah, that was pretty much, I think, the worst thing he could have done. I actually think Water Pulse would have actually done less than... Oh, never mind, yeah, no. Oh, Reflect, right, yes. Thumbs up to Red Ranger. God, that actually slipped my mind for just a second. Alright, so we're going to have Fluffer come out. Maybe he'll do Earthquake again? Maybe he will. Yes. Yeah. Alright. He walked right into that one. And Fluffer is just going to take care of business like Nevermind. I don't know why I did that. Maybe I wasn't 100%. Wow. Okay. So now see, if I would have done Solar Beam in the beginning, it would have done the 4 times damage. But now he decides to do Rain Dance and just completely screw over my strategy. See, now that Rain Dance is in effect, Solar Beam is going to take an extra turn to charge. So, alright, well, while that's happening, I might as well just get to another shout-out. Oh, this one's interesting. This is a quick one. FSR 8345. I'm gonna assume this is like one of his least favorite memories. All he says is, Whitney, Miltank, roll out. You know, I get it. I can see exactly where he's coming from with that. So, yeah. Wow. Anyway, that was interesting. That was different. Alright. So, Quagsire, you know, he thinks who he is. But then again, wow, okay, a critical hit barely did anything to Fluffer. So, Fluffer is going to keep on leeching that HP. He's going to keep sucking the HP out of Quagsire. But no, don't even think about it because Quagsire's female. So, love Fluffer's absorbing light. And yeah, because I figured, you know, why don't I just try to finish him off with Solar Beam? And then I decided, well, you know, since he's paralyzed and Leechy's going, you know, there might actually be sort of like a race going on here. And yeah, and then, wow, she decides to do that. And then I completely forgot that she could do that. Whoops. Yeah, no, I knew she could do that. And that was where the race was. Yeah, it was like a race before, like, if I could hit Solar Beam before she decides to do a full restore. That's what it was. Leech Seed screwed me over because it just sapped it just enough for her to say, oh crap, I gotta use a full restore. And yeah, no, Misty doesn't sound like that, so don't get worried. Alright. So Water Pulse again, and yeah, it's not working out, Quagsire. I think maybe we should see other people. And by that, I mean take a Mega Drain to the face. Never mind. Why? You know, thinking back on this, why did I not just do that? Quagsire is water and ground. It would have been 4 times as effective. I don't, you know, I don't know. I guess maybe either I just wanted to be absolutely certain that this one Mega Drain was going to do it. Either I didn't have enough faith in Fluffer, or maybe I just wanted to stall just for the hell of it, because I could. Anyway, and it's free. Can't forget that. Alright, so Fluffer, Red Ranger, and Fireball split in the EXP, because, you know, they all helped. They all chipped in. So now, we are down to her last Pokemon, and man, she's not messing around. She's got the legendary, not literally, Starmie! Starmie not messing around. I would say that I'm pretty good, yeah. Pretty good at all sorts of things. Anyway. So Starmie, of course, has a definite sort of like generic move pool. Definitely one of very powerful Pokemon. Very overused Pokemon, I would think. And yeah, so I decided... Alright, so we got him paralyzed. Okay, Quick Claw goes into effect. Signal Beam, nail him because he's half psychic, so that's going to be super effective. Now, Signal Beam actually did a lot more damage than I thought it was going to. I honestly thought it would have taken out like a fourth of his HP. And, you know, thanks to the Citrus Berry, that actually did happen. And then he decides to use Confuse Ray. So, you know, or it, because of course it doesn't have a gender, being a starfish and all. What is the deal with starfish? They actually not have genders? You know, I'd go look it up, but then, I'd have to actually care. Alright, so Discharge, wow, like seriously, once again, I decided to do Discharge because I thought like it was going to do like maybe half its HP. Nope, took him out in one hit, and that is it for Misty. This is it. It's the end for you. Where are your sisters? They're going to like come over and like take over the gym because you're not that good. I'm just messing. Misty's awesome. Alright, so we got a League badge get. A memento from the battle. Ah, see, now. Yeah, never mind. Anyway, getting TM03. That's Water Pulse. And, yeah, I wouldn't have... Alright, yeah. Maybe Misty's thinking about roaming. She's thinking about becoming a roaming trainer. I never would have guessed that it would have been Water Pulse, considering that every single one of her Pokemon have Water Pulse. You know, you can definitely, like, sort of, you know, whenever you battle a gym leader, you can just see, like, what TM they're about to give you, and what in the world? Alright, the screen just sort of blinked out for a second. God, what was it, the Lugia virus, where you could see the background for just a split second. That was weird. Anywho, so yeah, that. Going to another shout-out. Super Sentai Fan 26. Super Sentai. If anybody doesn't know, that's Power Rangers. Says, when I played Diamond, I got to the Giratina battle, and when I got there, Giratina was shinny, and to make matters even cooler, I got it with one Pokeball, and no hits, no cheats. I was freaking out. I mean, rolling on the floor, having a spaz attack, freaking out. Super Sentai Fan 26, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what to say. That was just one big sentence, and written exactly the way that I said it. Anyway. So we're gonna free cleanse tag from the old lady. It's like a random old lady, because, you know, it's an RPG game. You can walk in anybody's house, you feel like. God, I wish you could do that in real life. That'd be so cool. Like, you just go into the neighbor's house. What's for dinner? What are you doing in here? No, you know, I'm just passing through, you know. Can I check out your dressers and stuff? You know, maybe, like, there'd be, like, some potions and stuff that I can use. Get out of our house before we call the cops. Alright, let me just check out. Oh, I see. Oh, this was the wrong drawer. Sorry, ma'am. Yeah. Alright. So, this guy here down in the, this random tunnel. Man, this guy's weird. This is the reason why you would want to save the Rage Candy Bar all the way back from, what was it, Mahogany Town. Yeah, anyway, aside from how weird this guy is, TM64 contains Explosion, and that's basically the reason why you would... I have no idea what to think of that. That's the reason why you would save the Rage Candy Bar, just for Explosion. That's it. That's the only reason. Like, it has no actual other benefit. That guy is just... I don't... You know, I'm confused. Just like the Rage Candy Bar, like if somebody's raging, they eat it, and like, you know, they're all better. Like, hey, I feel a lot better now. Thanks, you know, so I don't... Anyway. So, yeah, so going to the weird Copycat girl. Now, this is where she actually activates the sort of side quest that you need to do. Now, basically, after you get the electricity restored... you go up to her and talk to her, and she decides to be a weirdo and copy you, because that's who she is. And, man, you know, it just randomly crossed my mind. I miss Duplica. Remember her from the show? She was cool. Yeah, she had that Ditto, and then, like, she would, like, dress up and imitate other people. And then, like, you know, her Ditto wasn't exactly, like, the best Ditto, because when it would transform, it would still have the Ditto face, no matter what Pokemon it was. Yeah, and then it... had to, like, learn how to become, like, a better Ditto. That was so cool. That was when, like, the Pokemon anime was, like, relevant. Now it's just... Now it's just become just a stereotype. And it's actually just become a stereotype of itself. It's just... It prattles on and on. Kind of like some... Like, this one guy I know on YouTube. His name is Playing with Maui. He talks a lot. And he just says basically nothing. So, that's basically what the Pokemon show has become nowadays. I mean, it's become something to actually make fun of. I mean, I hate to say it, but it actually has. Anyway, so to get the Copycat's Clefairy doll, you gotta talk to the weird fat guy in the Pokemon fan house. And instead of having like an... Oh, hello. Oh, this person looks very familiar with the gray hair. Generation 3. His name is Steven Stone, from the champion from the Hoenn region. Yeah, that Steven. It's very interesting. Hey, look, it's Latios. How you doing? Oh, wait, I didn't actually find a Latios just now. Wait a minute, you got my hopes up. Like, he just shows you, like, a big picture of Latios. And, yeah. Anyways, imagine he does, like, he just pulls, like, out of hammer space. He just pulls, like, from behind his back. Like, he just pulls out, like, a big, oversized picture of Latios. Just, like, covers up your face. Anyway, so yeah, after that happens, when you get the Poke doll and stuff for the Copycat, Steven Stone will come up and talk to you. If you're playing SoulSilver, Latios will begin roaming around, I think Kanto. I don't know exactly where. And if you're playing HeartGold, it will be Latias. To be quite fair, you know, Latios is the more powerful one. And, you know, considered, you know, especially in competitive battling, the more superior one. But I like Latias a lot better. Because it seems like she has a lot more personality, whereas Latios just looks like the generic, like, tough, serious Pokemon, you know, serious looking face, and, you know, powerful Pokemon, like Charizard, Mewtwo, you know, like another one of those stereotypes. Yeah, look at me use the word stereotype again. But anyway, so yeah, I forgot to say that fat guy in the Pokemon fan house. You know, instead of actually having a Pokemon, he decides, oh, look, a Clefairy doll. Oh, you're my favorite Clefairy in the whole world. Oh, you're my best friend. So, yeah, that's it. We're going to be stopping here on the eastern edge of Saffron City because it seemed like it was the perfect place to stop because it was in the middle of nowhere. And so that's it for this part of the Pokemon SoulSilver playthrough. Join me in part 50. We'll be doing more stuff. The Route 8, I believe. And Fireball is glowing with health. Good news. See you all next time.